Previously on Survivor.
I have an egg.
I think it's just gonna kind of be my big stick that I carry around while I walk softly.
That's how much, like, this matters.
I know I promised Sean I would keep Lily safe, but
She can't be in this game for much longer.
She's hooking up with me. She's hooking up with me.
I mean, like, we're still denying this as a thing for the game?
It's putting me in a really awkward spot with everyone at the tribe.
I'm really to like vote whatever you want to do.
Would you want to lose one of the challenges?
If you sit out, we are not very strong.
Cassava nearly drops the beam and he drops out.
I mean, I didn't even think about them like trying to throw the challenge.
I don't think that's the case, but if it is, I'm fucking pissed.
Yeah.
Sean wants it to be CJ for like reasons of like thinking that he's a powerful person post-merge.
Maybe even trying to really flip on my shot.
That's when, like, the light bulbs went off, right?
Lily would hate me forever. Like, I think it would ruin our friendship. So I, like, really just didn't want to do that.
Daniela, tribe spoken.
Rest up, think about the game. Got a long game ahead of you after that.
I could have gone for Sean, and I feel like I could have got Sean out if I wanted to. The reasoning was that I wanted to hit Pascal without getting rid of CJ, right? And the next best way to do that was to get Danielle out. And so Sean, Pascal, CJ, and I, obviously there's going to be a lot of conflict there, and I can totally see that coming in a couple weeks. But it's better for us to like not go at each other's throat just yet, so we can get these kind of build people out of the game first and then worry about ourselves. And so Daniela was just kind of like the, you know, process elimination. Like, just sucks that she had to be blindsided, but it was a matter of the game, right? And I was worried that she would flip and do something kind of wild in the future. So that's why she had to go.
I, like, really had, like, a soft spot for Daniela. Like, every week I, like, stood up for her. I was like, I don't want Daniela gone. Like, stop saying her name. Like, I don't want her gone. But, like, at this point, I was like, she's, like, the better choice if it's gonna be between Sean or Daniela. I don't know. It was sad seeing, like, someone who I liked go home. But better than, like, really screwing things up in the game for myself at that time with, like, Lily and Sean.
Andy called me and he's like, Kate, there's just been a change of plans. We're gonna vote out Daniela. And he's like saying it like it's his grand plan, and like I suggested it literally 2 days ago, but none of my business.
Obviously, at that point, I'm doing whatever it takes not to get voted out. At the same time, it was bittersweet because I know Daniela. No one knows that I know Daniela as well as I know Daniela. And we were gonna try to work with each other later on in the game when no one was gonna realize that. Of course, we ended up voting for each other, which is what happened.
No, that's scary now. It's 4-1. Well, 4-2, but now 4-1, so I don't have.
4 people voted against Daniela, and I was the only one left in the game, not included. So I was completely blindsided. I had no clue what happened. I didn't know why they all flipped on me.
Sean was pissed off. Like, you could see it in his face as soon as like Danielle's name even came up, he was like, oh, and he like pushes his hair back because he does that when he's like stressed out and he's talking. He's like, oh, okay, well, I just don't understand. I just was in the blind here and now I feel really in danger now. And I'm like, okay, yeah, I can see that. He was pissed. Like, he was pissed off.
Hope we don't lose the next challenge.
Sean, I don't trust her more than you.
That's true. And yeah, me too. Sorry.
Andy and Courtney were literally like, we don't trust them. Talking about me and CJ, like, we're right there. And they're like, we don't trust them more than you. We don't trust them more than you, Sean. We're here. We're like in hearing you. We're not deaf.
Listen,
Better than any of us.
Listen,
Us to be Sean.
Listen, we're in the same position now because, like, if this is a Pascal v whatever game, we just voted her now out in. We still achieved the same thing, same result. Right?
Debatable.
Pascal is weaker.
Sean freaked out really bad. Like, it was really bad. He was really pissed off. So it was like kind of just like a shit show.
So first you can yell at me.
Yeah,
you
you
scream at me.
lied to me again.
I lied to him again.
I'm surprised you didn't just vote me out at that point.
Really?
Instead of just keep dicking me over. Like I'm trying to think of the
There's
thought
no
process.
reason to vote you out. There's no reason to vote you out.
Then why do you keep dicking me?
I was completely blindsided, completely shocked. I was mad. It didn't make sense. 'Cause Andy stuck his neck out there. He did a blatant throw of a challenge just to get CJ out. And that he flipped like that, apparently.
You're like, oh, well, we threw the challenge. Let's just give up on the plan.
No, I threw a challenge to vote CJ out.
Yeah, I know, but why did it change so fast? Like,
Because I like
how
CJ.
are you? Because you like CJ?
Did you like him?
I do like CJ a lot.
Right?
Yeah.
I think he's a good player,
He
too.
is a good player.
I thought, like, maybe, like, if I save him, it'd still get at Pascal through Daniela. I could still be on his good side.
But you wouldn't need to be on his good side if he was out.
Yeah, but then there's no... I don't get CJ. I
Yeah,
don't
but
keep CJ.
yeah.
We had issues in the past with Andy throwing Lily on the other tribe and the lying vote about Jason in the first week. But I was willing to put that aside and say, okay, let's hunker down. Let's do it. It's gonna be solid. And the fact that they just lied to me like that, it didn't include me on the plan. It kind of showed me where that they didn't want to work with me moving forward.
So the votes do not lie.
Don't lie. And I get it. I guess we have a different version of like working together. You know what I mean?
Yeah, in my version, working together means coming up with plans and then telling people
Like voting
information
together.
and telling people how you're gonna vote.
So I didn't vote Sean out because even though he hates me, even though he thinks I'm a villain, all this bullshit, whatever. If I don't have Sean as either a shield or as a pawn for a vote, I'm like public enemy number one, right? And it would be like a war against me and Pascal, and I don't want that to happen. And I need Sean's vote, and I need Lily's vote because of Pascal to keep me in this game.
I've just been
And I guess frustrated.
my ass just destroyed in this game for the past ever since a swap. Like I've just been people have been wiping the floor with my game. And it's
And that's why like I love the fact that like you're still so fucking strong still.
I'm not.
You see what I mean?
I'm not.
Like,
I'm not.
No, yes you are.
No, I'm not.
That's why I love that. though.
I'm not strong. I have no sway with anybody. I think the only saving grace was the fact that Courtney didn't want to move me out, or I would have been gone.
No. I also like want to see that like I do think you could play, but also like I want to see it.
He said he wants to see it. All right, Andy. Well, you're gonna see it. He said he wants to try to get CJ on his side. He's not getting CJ on his side. I'm going Scorched Earth. I'm blowing up his game.
So you talked to him, brought up my name because you thought it would be the best chance of.
Yeah.
And he was like, he seemed down for it.
Yeah, he did. That's the thing. He was heavily considering it because I don't really know why. I honestly.
I'm just very surprised because Andy did throw the challenge.
He did.
He threw it.
He told you he threw it?
Yes.
When did he tell you that?
Before the challenge, he said he was gonna throw it. And the reason why is because we thought we were merging, and we were worried about Pascal's numbers, and we wanted to take you out.
Andy worked really hard to convince me that he didn't throw that challenge. And when I talked to him, I believed him. When I saw Sean the day after Tribal, he told me that Andy told him before the challenge that he was going to throw it because he wanted to weaken Pascal by voting me out. But the more I think about it, he did weaken Pascal by voting for Danielle, and that's something he wouldn't have done by voting for Sean. So I don't know if he ever really truly considered voting for Sean.
I don't know why he was willing to put his game on the line so much for that throw and then just back out last second.
Even though I pitched this intertribe alliance, I don't know that I really want to be working with Andy and Courtney, considering how easy it is for them to want to flip.
Andy threw the challenge.
Andy threw the challenge?
Yeah. It was a plan before the challenge, which is why I was so shocked about the vote, because he told me before he was going to throw. So we could all...
Wait, he lied to me then?
He lied to everybody.
Oh, so he threw the fucking challenge? Like, when he threw the challenge, it switched hands. Bullshit.
I knew it was sketchy because he did not switch hands. I was right next to him. He was not switching hands.
Yeah.
He said drop, drop, and he dropped it. And my arm hurt for the entire week. I couldn't move it out of a 90-degree angle. Thank you, Andy.
Yeah, after the whole thing, I think you are the person that, even though like we haven't had many conversations, I think you're the person I trust the most on this trial.
He hurt me. He literally physically hurt me when he, like, dropped the beat. Like, the cinder lock slid into me. I had a bruise on my thigh and my side. My arm was fucked up.
So, I really hope we work. That's the essential.
Yeah. I mean, well, the thing is, you know, actually, even if we don't, we can assume we're going back to tribal again. If we stay tight, we're not going home. We get one of them to flip on the other one. If we go to tribal again, if I can get Andy out, then I'm gonna go with that. But I don't know how likely it is. I think I might be able to work Sean because he was blindsided by that move.
Either of them would flip on either of them. If it's Sean and Andy.
Yeah.
Because Sean doesn't trust Andy, and Andy is a snake.
Andy is a snake. Like, he'll do whatever. Like, he's even told me, like, I'll get out Sean, I'll get out whatever. And I know he'd get me out real fast. Like, he'd just be like, yoinks, bye.
Andy's a snake. I think Sean's still too afraid of Andy to know Andy. But if it comes down to saving himself, he's gonna do it. I don't
Old
think
Cassava is broken.
Yeah, no, it's broken. Like broken.
I think at this point it'd be good for Kate to stay in.
Yeah. Yeah, me too.
I really want one, especially if that's like they want to rope really back in. That's a 4. That's not good.
All of a sudden, like, I heard that Danielle gets taken out last time. I have no idea how the hell it happened, but it makes me wonder what the hell is going through Courtney's mind. If it's a very deliberate move or a strategic move, I don't think it is. I think I think her and Andy can kind of just flow one way or the other based on whatever the fuck they're thinking. I don't think they're very game savvy between the two of them.
Andy's not gonna flip on Courtney. Courtney's not flipping on Andy, so it's one of them to flip on Sean. Or one of them, is Courtney going to convince Andy, or is Andy going to convince Courtney to flip on Sean, or is he going to convince Sean?
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
I think Sean's scared of Andy. I think
Sean is scared of Andy.
And Sean's sketched out by him.
Daniela kind of offered me a bit more latitude in the people that I could talk to. She was definitely like a conduit to the tribe. And I think she trusted me a lot because of how the degree to which we knew each other going into the game. So it's frustrating, and she's like all of a sudden, damn, like gone.
I don't want to work with Andy long term, obviously.
Yeah.
I feel like he's too dangerous. I'd rather him go now. Priority number 1 is getting out the threats from old Cassava, which are Andy and Courtney and Sean and Lily. But I think Andy is definitely priority number 1. And also, out of all those people, I do like Courtney the best, especially because we've hung out.
CJ invited me over to play Catan, and I thought it was like a Survivor thing, but it turned out it was just me and one of like his friends. So I think that was like a friend thing. So I think me and CJ are friends. So that was like definitely fun. But like I really think that like the most important thing for my game right now is like fixing things with Sean, because we still haven't talked and like spring break is coming up, and if I don't mend that now, he's totally gonna flip to like the other side, and like that's gonna be fucked.
Did CJ start reaching out to Sean? Do you know?
CJ told me he's the one. CJ said it was his idea and that he was gonna try and pull
Okay,
it Sean.
okay. Like, so he didn't actually start doing it. It's like that, like, because if he did, that's like a big thing.
He like really didn't get into specifics because I like literally had to force like just that little bit of information out of him. Yeah, but I think he like said it was because he knew Sean would go for you. Which
Right, no, which was true.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, and then he said that Sean told him that you threw the challenge. Sorry, I forgot that.
Sean?
Yeah, or Sean. Yeah, and I was like,
all right, Sean. Good to know.
Yeah, and I was like, yeah, I mean, like me and Sean, I kept to the same exact story. I was like, yeah, I mean, me and Sean had talked about it.
So Sean is telling people that I did the challenge.
I think he told CJ. Yeah.
Okay. All right, Sean. Fucking dick. It was your fucking plan.
Like I didn't see Lily tonight. It's like that's really bad, but I think she's still coming over to talk tomorrow. But shit like got really bad this week, and like it's been really bad this whole semester, but like it was just really bad this week, and like this vote out like really took a toll on me, and like I was crushed having to send home Daniela.
So, so did Courtney, did you guys talk about the vote at all today?
Okay, yeah, do you want to know like what she said? I mean, like I'm not trying to do her dirty work, but like I'll tell you what she told me.
Yeah, do her dirty work.
She said she didn't know what to do, which is the usual Courtney excuse, because Andy was ready to flip on you. And she said, I'm not writing Sean's name down. And so then he was like, she said the only thing she'd do would be like Daniela or something, so I guess that's what happened. I actually trust her more than I trust Andy on that sounds like pretty true. But I kept telling her, I was like, do you want like the whole like idea that you're just bidding for Andy right now and you're not like, you don't have a mind of your own?
Okay, because I don't know what I'm gonna do next week.
I had two options basically. One was to stick with Andy and Courtney again, and see where that gets me, and hope that they don't want me out, which is risky because Andy keeps lying to me. He lies to me all the time. But my other option would be to flip completely on Andy and Courtney and go to CJ and Kate, because they're still in the bottom of the numbers of a 3-2 split. And if I say to CJ and Kate, like, hey, I'm desperate to make merch here, let me go with you guys to vote out Andy, and I promise you I'll do that. I think they would do that. I think they'd be like, oh, okay, let's do it.
With Andy there, Courtney becomes almost a shitty.
Yeah, I know, and I like her, but we just need to get Andy out first, and then she'll be faithful to us, I think.
Here's the thing. I think Andy knows we're coming at her.
I knew that Andy was sketchy, but Courtney, I thought, really wanted to work with me. And so when I saw that she voted against me, it made me realize that as of now, Lily is probably the only person that I can trust.
This is like when you say you half trust me.
I never said I have trust you.
Say you 90% trust me.
I do.
Anything that's not 100% is not trust.
That's not true.
Yeah, Lily's definitely my number one ally. I trust her 95, 96%. Which is as much as I can trust anyone in Survivor. If I look back and she's actually playing me, I'd be completely baffled.
I sort of trust Donovan, just because I don't think he has that much power in lately. But here's the thing, all your favorite. There wasn't just money in his envelope. Don't tell anyone this. It wasn't just money in his envelope. There was a sticky note that said, text for your advantage. He has an extra vote that he can use at any tribal council up until the final 6. So I want him to flush it out before we get to the merge.
Do you know what Andy called him?
What?
He's like, as of now, Donovan's a thick pawn.
Yeah.
I don't know what that means. Like the
thick pawn.
Okay, so you say Sean got the clue because he wasn't in on the blindside.
Yeah, I'm pretty certain.
When I heard it was Daniela that got voted off, I was very shocked. She's obviously not somebody I wanted to go home. I would have felt much more comfortable working with her than like Sean or Andy or CJ. But yeah, I texted her the next day. I was like, oh, how did Tribal go? She was like, oh, I got voted off. And I was like, okay, shit. I'm upset about it. She was one of the people I was hoping would make it to the merge.
Are Andy and CJ working together? Do you know?
I don't know, but
I don't know what's going on.
I know.
Cassava, and it's bothering me. When I was over there, I felt like I had a handle on everything, and then we got swapped, and now I have no idea what's going on.
Basically, what I've learned over the last 3 weeks is I have no idea what's going on over on Cassava since the swap. I thought I did, and every single survivor-related thing in the last 3 weeks has just proven me otherwise. There was the Ella vote off, which is not what I was expecting. There was the Daniela blindside, that was not what I was expecting. There's the Andy throwing the challenge. Andy's and Sean, this weird love-hate relationship.
So then who do you not like? Like, who do you want to get out? Like,
I don't.
And?
Well, the question, ideally I don't want Andy going into this merge.
In regards to Andy, Tribal happened and he voted out Daniela. And me and him and Daniela were also supposed to kind of be close. Certainly not worthy of challenge throwing blindside to get rid of. So all that last Tribal kind of showed me was I really need to get some new alliances.
So like, who do you want to work with? That's my question.
I know you have your reservations. I do want to work with Chloe.
Okay, that's fine.
Because, granted, she's given me no reason not to trust her.
Yeah.
Alright, what happened? This is something I was trying to keep on very much on the back line. But I feel like I can trust you. Okay. And I feel like this is something that is valuable for me. It's nothing. So, at the envelope challenge, I got the envelope. Mm-hmm. So $1 wasn't the only thing in it.
Stop.
So I have an extra vote.
Yes! Yes!
Which doesn't really,
nobody in Kyoshi since I've gone on it has had to put their alliances to the test or put their word to the test. Nobody's had to do anything other than the challenges. So that's kind of the state right now, which is all I really have is people's words, and I think I can trust them for the most part, but that remains to be seen.
Your secret's safe with me. Trust me, I've...
the other people that know are Courtney, because I told her after the challenge, Lily, because she was really freaking out about the whole being on Kyoshi thing. And I was like, relax, like these people talk to me also, and this.
Also, we've got this.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure those are the only people that know.
I think the biggest thing for me is to kind of lay low. If I lay low, what I think will happen is a big dog fight between Pascal, CJ, Sean, and Andy. So if I can keep myself excluded from that group, kind of more lumped in with everybody else and be like, oh yeah, look at all those bad guys over there. Look at all those people running the shots. But still keeping my alliances and keeping the trust that I think I've gained with people, then that I think will be the greatest boon. Making sure that I'm lying low and I have people that I can trust.
Good though? We still strong? Oh yeah, I'm still strong. Yes. I fully support us. Yes.
Kate's definitely my closest ally, so Kate and I have been having like a very even exchange of information. Like she's been coming to me for help with like her vote. She's like, what do you think is the best option for me? Like, what have you heard? And then she'll tell me like what she's been hearing. So we're definitely like a strong pair going into merge. Hopefully we both make it there.
Also, I feel like everyone's in pairs right now, but we're like the least underestimated character.
Yeah.
Or most underestimated, yeah.
Right now, my thoughts as to the groups of people who are working together are CJ, Pascal and Jenny as a 3, Donovan and Chloe have been getting really close, me and Kate because we've been on the outs of like basically everything, and then Sean and Lily, and then Andy and Courtney. So it seemed like everyone like had a pair. So going into the future, it's going to be basically like what pairs are going to work together, what groups are going to work together.
But like Sean and CJ were both like telling me things I didn't know before. And I think it's like to build trust between like me and them, which I think is interesting.
because like I've never found myself a very strong, like super strong player. Like I'm not like a power player. Oh no. But like they still are willing to be like, hey Kate, let me tell you something I know so I can build something. Yeah.
I wouldn't say necessarily now that I'm a swing vote, but like I feel like I could become one. But that could also be a severe disadvantage. They'd be like, okay, who we voting now? Well, she's not in alliance, so bye.
Daniela really wanted me out. Right. And then we voted her out. Yeah, I didn't mind her. Yeah. I know Courtney and Sean really minded it, even Courtney voted for it. Andy acted like he minded it, didn't. He literally brought it to me, even though I dealt with it. That's not my business. Yeah. So I would like to say I was Inception. I was Leonardo DiCaprio on the Daniela.
I was happy to hear that Danielle went home. 1, because it wasn't Kate. 2, because her and Pascal getting the merge together could have been really dangerous because 2 returning players. They knew each other like before the game started. So I was like happy to hear that she went home.
I have ideas of like who I want out first at the merge. Who? Like first, ideally Pascal. Or Chloe first.
I know Pascal has thrown my name out to Adam. Like one of the first votes, wanted to vote me out. So there's always like a question there. I'm like, Pascal's played, this is the 3rd time. CJ's a super fan. One of those 2 has our idol because I don't have the idol. And then Jenny just being like so close to them by association is seen as a threat.
Yeah. What were you thinking in terms of if we voted someone off? Yeah. All right. So I'm just gonna be straight up honest. I don't know if this has been thrown out yet. I know that like a lot of people have thrown out Alejandra's name. I would be super down to vote out Lily. I don't know how other people feel about that. Okay. I don't know how tight you are with her. I've been pretty open about that to people.
It's amazing. Alejandra's been on the back burner since the first week. Like, every time his name comes up, I defend him, and I've never even had a one-on-one conversation with him. Like, we don't even work together ever, like, not even once. I didn't even remember he was on my tribe. That's amazing.
Do you know how close Donovan and Lily are? I talked about it a little, but...
It seems like they're close in the context that CJ and Kate are close now. And they're just like working together. I think it's like that Donovan has invited her to a few frat parties, but like they're not like as close as like Lily and Sean are. Like
in my head, I need to separate who's friends with who and who's strategizing with who because I know it's not the same thing. I'm sure there's some degree of influence over that, but every time I come up with like different possibilities of where the lines are drawn, I'm like, that's definitely possible.
I feel like Chloe would have a lot of influence over Lily because, first of all, Chloe, like, just fucked with Lily a lot with her Sean thing, but then she also, like, it's very, like, the high school in terms of what went on, but then she also, like, invites Lily to things and, like, lends her shirts and, like, walks her places and, like, made her food, and I'm like, I don't know if Lily sees through that.
I don't know. I feel like Chloe's very good at that.
Yeah, I don't really know who has influence over who. I feel like Pascal thinks he knows a little bit more than everybody else and that other people can't see that he feels that way.
I actually just read a book. I read it literally in one day. It was so good. It's this ex-Delta Force commander guy who basically is just like writing about all the patterns he sees in the world. And one of the main patterns that he sees in terms of learning is there's 3 main steps. The saturation phase, the incubation phase, and the illumination phase. The saturation phase, you basically just want to take in as much information as you can, get all of the data points that you possibly can. And then, but what's important to learning and to understanding is you need to give your brain time to incubate and to let all of those points kind of naturally coalesce into a position that's context rich and makes sense.
Yeah, I think like the perceptions have been blown up really like out of whack about me. And then like everybody thinks that we're like working really closely together. And then like everybody thinks that I'm like running like CJ, Chloe, and Jenny.
Another lesson in this book is reality isn't reality unless it's shared. So that is going to inform my decision-making process because everybody has their own slice of perception of the objective reality is as we know it. And then you can't really have a dependable assessment of what's going on unless you share that with other people.
I think people feel like you haven't like played like a lot or talked to a lot of people. I haven't. No, I haven't. I've barely met up with people. Yeah. And so it's like, it's really easy to vote out like the person that's the least connected. No, I get that for sure.
That's been really useful for me, is just going around and talking to so many people, getting so many opinions on what's happening, what people are thinking, what people are making decisions, what we're following, what people's motivations are. Being able to paint a holistic picture's been invaluable.
I think you definitely should talk to these people and try to like establish some sort of establish yourself in the game at this point. Right now, go with like me, you, Chloe, CJ.
I try to meet with as little people as possible. Actually, that's kind of been my thing. It's working good because like as a result of that, people are gonna keep talking no matter what. So if I can just get 1 or 2 people to tell me what everyone's saying, that's fine. Then it's working.
I think spring break is good, not only for the personal aspect, right? I needed a mental health break. I needed to kind of get out of this game for a little bit. But it's good because everyone else is doing the same, right? And everyone else is able to relax. At least I hope so. Take a step back, to rethink, to recalculate, whatever they need to do, recharge.
Basically over spring break, the only people I talked to were Chloe and Courtney. And that really weirded me out because Chloe and I we've hung out and like, I just don't trust her at all in this game. Like, I will probably never trust her in this game. And if I do, then like, you all can laugh at me because I'm stupid. But like other people, I did not talk to Sean for more than like 10 minutes, which like super scared me because like, people still think Sean and I are talking. I guess we were showmans, but now I'm like, we're not showmans anymore. But also like, I kind of also over spring break realized that like, he's probably talking to me about the game because like I've tried to talk to him about other things like, hey, do you want to hang out? And he'll come over and he'll be like, all right, let's talk strategy. Oh yeah, that's exactly what I wanted to do, yes. Strategy. But the fact that he didn't talk to me over break at all, except for like maybe like 10 minutes about Survivor stuff, kind of proved to me that like I don't really mean that much to him outside of the game, so it's like, that's like pretty much cut off.
So, we're stuck in Iceland for a night and a day. My connection flight, or my flight to Reykjavik, which is the capital of Iceland, was delayed by 8 hours. And so I missed my connection to Washington. And so I was stuck there when the challenge took place.
Welcome back, guys. Hope everyone had a good spring break. All right, well, I guess it's time for everyone to drop your expectations because we're gonna have another tribal immunity challenge today. All right, today's challenge is called Newlywed Game.
Oh, but I hope so. Mine?
On my phone, I have questions about all of you lovely people here. For each question, you'll send one member of your tribe forward. I'll ask you the question, you'll write down your answer on the chalkboard. If you get the question right, you will receive a bolo throw. If you make it onto the bolo rack, you get 1 point for your team. First tribe to 7 points will win immunity. If at the end of the questions, no tribe has 7 points, the tribe with the most points wins. We go set this up and then we get started. Alright, question number 1. What theme park did Donovan go to with his family last summer? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 2, 1. CJ says King's Dominion. Chloe says Hershey Park. Hershey Park is correct. Chloe, get a bullet throw. Alright, Chloe for a point for Kiyoshi.
I feel like no bad.
Nope. Sorry. But it went on. Sorry, that's should have specified. No, yeah, no bounce. Because they will bounce on. No point. On to the next question. Next question. What 2 languages besides English is Andy fluent in? 10, 9, 3, 2, 1. Taylor says French and Italian. Courtney says Portuguese and Spanish. Courtney is correct. Portuguese and Spanish. Yeah. For a point for Cassava. Alright. Next question. What organization has CJ been a part of since he was a child? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Other people say Boy Scouts. Boy Scouts is correct. Still scoreless here. We got Lily and Kate both with throws for their tribe. Alright, Kate up to tie it up for Cassava. Oh, big with the first hand for Cassava. It's tied 1-1. Next question. Which political philosopher does Alex Pascal quote in season 4 of Survivor Maryland? 4, 3, 2, 1. Jenny says Plato. Sean says John Locke, my personal favorite. However, neither answer is correct. Correct answer is Machiavelli.
What does he call him? Machiavelli.
He wrote The Prince.
That's a great book.
Oh.
It's far better to be feared than loved. This is why I'm so good at Risk. It's because I read The Prince.
Oh yeah.
Alright, next question. What did Alejandro get surgery on in high school? 10, 9, 8, 7, 3, 2, 1. Pascal says shoulder. CJ says knee. The acceptable answers were knee/meniscus. CJ. Alright, CJ with a chance to put Cassava into the lead. Very close to the guard. Alright, next question. What school did Chloe transfer from? 10, 9, 3, 2, 1. Both players say Duquesne. Correct answer is Alright, Alejandro up for Kiyoshi. Kate up for Cassava. Alejandro. Second point for Kiyoshi. Kate up for Cassava. Kate, just short. Pascal up for Kiyoshi. Sean up for Cassava. What is Andy's full name? Spelling counts. Alright, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time's up. Sean says Adriano Baggins. Pia. Pascal says Alejandro. Pilas. Pascal was wrong. Sean is right and got the correct spelling.
Yeah.
Sean getting a throw for Cassava. Sean with a chance to tie it up for his tribe. Sean with the closeness. Next question. What is the name of Courtney's twin sister? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Both players say Brittany. Both players correct. Alright, Donovan with a chance to give his tribe a 2-point lead. Donovan. CJ with a chance to cut the lead for Cassava. Move this one. Cassava down 2 with 3 questions to go. The door is still cracked. Alright. Where does Chloe work back home? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Both players say Starbucks. Correct answer, Starbucks. Both players get thrown. Jenny with a chance to really almost put it away for her tribe.
What does that?
Annie sails it wide. Courtney with a chance to come back for her tribe. Courtney just scored. With 2 questions left, Cassava is down 2. I'll have to get the next 2 throws to tie it up and have a chance in a tiebreaker round. Lily for Kiyoshi, Kate for Cassava. Where did Alex Pascal study abroad last year? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time's up. We saw acceptable answers were Spain or Madrid. Both players get through. Alright. Lily, you going first. Lily skips it on, no point. Okay, Kate with an opportunity to keep Cassava in this game. Kate, oh my god, it through again, and that is the game. Yoshi winning it. No need to go to the last question. Alright. Kiyoshi, congratulations, winning a hard-fought defensive battle. Once again, immune, safe from tribal council. Cassava, unfortunately, going back for the 3rd time in a row. I got nothing else for you guys. I'll see you at tribal council. Have a good night.
I just knew that we were going to lose. Kate and I have had to fight from the bottom to survive week to week because we can't beat the other tribe in challenges. I think the most likely scenario is that it comes down to Sean versus Andy. And I don't want to work with Andy. He's not someone I can, if I'm going to succeed in this game, that I can have around.
This entire time I was in Iceland, I was stressing out because we just lost the challenge. I wasn't there to contribute. You know, people think I threw the last challenge, right? So I already have this reputation, and it sucked, right? Because like I was really scared, and like Courtney wasn't answering my texts. You know, I was scared that like maybe she like gave up on me and was like trying to like do other stuff in terms of like other alliances. She wasn't ignoring my texts, and so I literally thought I was going to go home, right? I thought I was the scapegoat. I thought people were going to think of me as, oh well, he's not here. He was here with the challenge, and we can talk as much shit as we can behind him because he can't defend against himself. And so I texted Courtney, like, hey, am I getting voted off this week? No response for like 8 hours. And so I was like, all right, cool, I'm out. Nice, good run. Good to know that I lost because of a plane.
So, over spring break, I went to Asheville, North Carolina, which was a very nice time. And it kind of gave me like a lot of like time to like think about the game and stuff, and also just like what was going on in my life, like in like how it's going to affect like Survivor. So I've been to class in like a really long time. I withdrew from my classes, and my internship ends in like I have like 3 more days of it, so it ends in like a week and a half. So I was planning on just waiting till then to like figure out what I'm doing for the rest of the semester. So I have like no reason to be at College Park because I like just is not like a good place for me, and like I literally am not in classes, and like my parents threaten to come take me home like all the time just because like they're like very worried about me and like don't want me just like sitting in bed here like all day every day. But so I was like really hoping that I could like wait and like postpone all of like these like more serious things, but then like this week when we lost the challenge on Tuesday, Andy was like freaking out. He was like, I'm next, like I'm going home next, like it's definitely me, like it's obviously gonna be me. And I was just like sitting there and I was like, shit, who even knows if it would be him, like if I wasn't thinking about doing this. But I was like, at that point I was like, okay, I need to like tell him. And I was like crying, it was all like bad and emotional. I just wanted to like wait till the merge, and then like if my internship ended and my parents came and got me, it would have been like merge and I could have just like low-key dropped out at some point. But like I just like wouldn't want to make someone on like our tiny 5-person tribe get voted out tonight, and then literally in like a week and a half my parents come and like get me from College Park and like I have to leave too. Like I just feel like that's like so incredibly selfish of me, especially for like people like CJ and Sean and Andy and Kate, who like all like have put in like just as much into the game as me, when like I know that like my time in the game like is probably limited, whereas theirs like almost definitely like isn't.
Either way, listen, Courtney, I think you're a great player. You're gonna be a legend. We are gonna be a legend.
I want to be a legend.
And honestly, you're going out on your own terms, right?
I know.
Like,
Yeah.
what better way to go out than this?
I was really scared to tell Andy, but like he's known for a while and having like a really rough time, and like he's also been like the person to be like, oh, like, did you get out of bed today? Like, are you at class, or like are you at your internship, and like stuff like that. So he's been like really helpful through like everything, and he was like making me promise like we'll still be friends and stuff, like even though I'm like not in the game. And I was like, yeah, of course.
Yeah, because like I don't know, because like I wanted to play a good game to be like, yeah, like remember.
I love the game. Like I think it's pretty obvious that like since like day one I've been like very into the game. Like it's like amazing. Like if there was nothing else going on in my life, or like if there was no one like telling me that like I shouldn't be doing this, I probably wouldn't be like rational or smart enough to realize that like I need to like face what's going on and like go home and like talk and like see my family and like deal with everything.
But yeah, I don't know, it just like sucks.
Yeah. That sucks.
We're so
But you're doing a good decision for yourself, for your health. That's more important for your life, for your family. Whatever happens at Tribal, like, you will be remembered.
You should say that at the top.
So obviously this is a pretty unique tribal. Courtney, I'm going to give you the floor here to lay it out however you see fit. We can just have an open discussion here.
I tried to play like a very like friendly game, and like I think that might be like clear to everyone, and like I don't care about saying that now. Like I really tried to just be like a nice person, and like obviously like Sean and Andy I've like worked with from the beginning, and like it's been like a pretty wild ride. I know like these two boys get into their quarrels and have their wild little, I don't know, just whatever goes on there. But obviously Andy, I think everyone knows me and Andy have been really good buds since the beginning, and like he's still gonna be strong even though I'm leaving, guys. I like told Daniela to pick him on our tribe. Like I was like, pick the kid in the scarf. He was really nice to me at the beginning when I first got here and was extremely awkward. Scarf boy, yeah.
I mean, he didn't have a beard or any shaving.
Yeah, I know.
So he had the scarf.
I have the curly hair, I have the beard, so I gotta get something.
Yeah, and like I got like since then we were just like, it was always nice to have like a friend like Andy, but it's definitely sad. Like that was like my biggest fear about leaving, was like leaving like him like out to dry and stuff. But like I don't know, like I thought it could have gone really far, but like everything outside the game's going pretty bad, so gotta like take a step back. So, but thank you guys for like helping me deal with it and everything.
You're gonna be a fan favorite.
Thanks, guys. Thank you. Yeah.
Courtney was a really good kind of partner to have, because she always saw the best in people and always kind of reeled me in whenever I wanted to do something stupid or something rash. I think it's for the best that she left, in terms of like her health, but obviously not for the game. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I really don't know what I'm gonna do. My final two partners are you anymore, so you know, it happens. It's the game.
I feel so bad for her though, like, cause she's like a good player, but spring break definitely had her think about her like school choices and like what she's been doing.
For someone who cares that much to pull themselves there's no words. Like it's courageous, and it's also heartbreaking. Like, selfishly, like I've been saying, I need to make the merge, and I feel like if this is how I'm gonna make the merge, then I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna remember her.
For a while, she'd kind of been not dropping hits, but kind of saying stuff where like her parents really wanted to drop the game, and she's like dropping out of a few of her classes, and it was concerning. I was just leaving like college for like the rest of the semester, just like going home. And so she wouldn't be able to continue playing anyway. And it was heartbreaking to hear.
All right, I think with that, Courtney, that's enough for tonight. Courtney, unfortunately, the tribe has spoken. Thank you so much.
I'm sad. This is a ceremony.
I am officially handing him over to Andy so I don't walk out of here tonight with it in my pocket. I've already cried so much today. I don't need to cry anymore.
I'll take care of this. We'll use it in our name, in our power.
Fucking play it. You have to say something when you.
Oh,
play
absolutely.
It. Like,
wait, what should I say?
Can you say something about like how we found it together? Because now that I'm gone, like.
You're right. Like I would be like, all right, she lives on. Boom, bitch.
Yeah, but no, seriously. If you don't say that, I'm gonna kill you, and you have to use it in a good way.
I remember it. I'll remember to use it.
Don't wait too long to use it though.
Yeah, facts.
Don't want to go out with it in your pocket like Micah.
We have Rise Out of the Ashes, the shit show that was Cassava. CJ, I know, he wants to work with the original Kyoshi 6.
Sean has been fucking with me lately because I fucked with him a little bit. Sean and I have this really unorthodox relationship where we love each other, we also hate each other.
You know when you like hook up with your ex and it was a really bad breakup? That's what Andy and Sean are doing.
I just know Andy and Sean are targets for a lot of people.
Everyone got their buffs? That is not true. If you step forward in this 15 seconds, you will switch tribes.